The scariest moment of my life as a mom happened when my son was about 3 years old, and he was sitting literal inches away from me, right next to me on the couch. He was eating a cheese stick and he took a bite instead of peeling it like he normally did. I heard a tiny gasp and then silence, and I just turned to look at him and say, "Are you okay?" thinking it wasn't a big deal. And I just see pure terror on his face, and he is not making a sound. He was choking, and my husband was sitting 5 feet away watching TV, and he did not notice a thing until, of course, I started screaming. And after a second or two, not a minute or two, of completely freezing, my pediatric knowledge and CPR experience kicked in, thankfully. Back thrust did not work. However, the Heimlich maneuver worked. So, based on that experience, I wanted to share with you my tips to help prevent choking. Overall, be right next to them. Supervision. Like I just said, my husband was just a few feet away watching TV, and he did not notice, because true choking, no air is moving, so it is completely silent. They're not coughing, they can't talk, they can't do anything. Number 2, serve age-appropriate food. Think soft textured food, cutting grapes into quarters lengthwise. Same thing with hot dogs and carrots. Avoiding things for little ones like nuts and popcorn. So their throat is about the size of a thumb. I'm actually pretty petite for an adult, so I always cut their food lengthwise about the size of my pinky finger, because I am not taking any chances, and I would rather be safe than sorry. And most of all, before starting solids with your kids, take an infant and child CPR class. It's the one thing that you hope that you never have to use, but you will be so glad that you took the time if you ever do need it. Because remember, choking is silent, but you don't have to be with your reaction.